Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teacher's Noob. Today with me, Pika Shade.
Hey.
And today we are going over what now we may do both in one video, we may do two separate videos. We don't know, but either way, we're covering Green Lantern Emerald Dawn, the post-crisis retelling of Hal's early years. Basically, his year one.
Yeah.
And part of why we're doing this is because, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Year one, or more or less.
Yeah.
Month one.
Yeah. Well, if you count both, it's year one.
Yeah.
But this was first issued by James Owsley, Christopher Priest before he changed his name.
Yeah.
But and then it'll be by Keith Gibbon and Gerard Jones, who is a disgusting human being, and that's all we're going to say about that.
Yeah.
But part of why we're doing is that Pika plans on doing a video on First Flight, which takes a lot of elements more from Emerald Dawn 2 more than this one, but still.
Yeah, this was.
And a lot of stuff would eventually get reworked out from in Secret Origins. Secret Origins would basically retell both of these events differently.
Yeah.
Especially with Emerald Dawn 2, very differently.
Yeah. But with Secret Origin, I'm gonna do that when comparing it to the Ryan Reynolds movie eventually.
But then we could cover that eventually.
Yeah.
But anyway, so with Emerald Dawn, we open up in this, well, vast areas. We're seeing Hal flying. We see Hal's father flying.
Yeah, this was the even in the Secret Origin and the Reynolds movie.
And yeah, it turns out Geoff Johns didn't create the crash.
Yeah.
The crash was always there.
Christopher Priest did. This was pre-crisis never acknowledged. Did pre-crisis ever acknowledge this?
No. Nope. In fact, I don't think they ever acknowledged much about him. Remember, pre-crisis, there was unless you had a writer really interested in giving them more about their characters, they usually wouldn't. But I'm looking right now to see. I think this was his first appearance, or first acknowledged appearance.
Oh.
Yeah, this was his first appearance.
Yeah, Hal's father and.
Yeah, beforehand he was never truly acknowledged beforehand.
Yeah, are Hal's brothers also in this?
I believe so. It's been, like I said before, it's been a while. I just skimmed through it, but now we see in the future, Hal, and we always see, Hal up with everyone, and there's Carol. Say, Hal, isn't that your girlfriend, Carol?
Oh, she's.
Yep.
Not his boss.
Nope. But it's I'm tiring of the Jordan. Yep, these are all his brothers.
Yeah. Doesn't look like the same dynamic because the Hal in the Geoff Johns rewrite it was the middle child. He had the older brother and the younger brother.
But yeah, so sort of makes you wish you were a nice hat. Sort of makes you wish you were man enough to wear it. Don't say it, Jack. Say what, D? You screwed up again? Jack, dating you for 6 weeks doesn't make me a qualified expert on who's seeing who, but you do know me well enough to know I wouldn't do it on purpose. Do what? Know what? Screw up. There, you happy? But yeah, there are all this stuff over here, and it's like, Hal doesn't fly anymore. Nice hat. I'm a pilot, damn it. I'm a pilot. Uh-oh. So you see, Hal already has his own issues.
Yeah, and there's
yeah. How long have I? A little over 4 hours. My head. Nurse, can you keep the room from spitting? My son was killed by a drunk driver, Mr. Yeah, he was drunk here. If you're looking for sympathy, you've got the wrong RN. Drunk. Oh no. Oh yes. Carol, I can explain. It was an accident. The sign. It was the sign.
Yeah.
Oh, not the sign. No.
Yeah, he was already
flipped and went upside down.
Yeah, a Jeep that didn't have a protective ceiling or roof.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, seriously, Hal? What were you thinking?
Not to mention.
But yeah, you should be in the hospital. That or jail. You snuck out of your room last night. Why? To keep my job, or my 1/3 less pay job. I have simulator runs today. Remember? It's the one thing you've left me. So I'm to blame for the mess your life has become. Must be my aura. Yeah. So basically, he still lost the job, but not because of the drunk driving.
Yeah, the drunk driving was just
it was something else.
Aspect of.
Yep, your girlfriend was just here giving me her grief. He's a screw up, Carol. End of story. Carol's father was still alive here. And he's put Andy, my #1 guy in traction from the accident. You know Hal used to be your #1 guy, Pop. Carol, I don't think I like the tone and your tone of voice. Can't be suggesting. Are you ill, child? So basically, he's been having issues with flying, and then all of a sudden, guess what, baby? Your boyfriend's just topped himself. And this is the whole.
Okay, no one saw it just flying out away.
No, because no one was in there.
No one was observing or monitoring the simulation.
Not back then. Back then, you would just have the radios and everything, and then just looking at the reading because, yeah. But yeah, so brought forth before Abin Sewer, who's dying. Now, remember right, they do give a reason why he was there, but it wasn't like he was carrying criminals. It was something else. Geoff Johns will later retcon it.
Yeah, with Atrocitus.
Yeah. But yeah, he dies and crumbles, and the ring goes to him. There's a text.
Put it on muted.
Yep, I just did. Uh-oh, and now he's flying.
And not exactly controlling he is flying.
Yep. Hal, where are you? And what have you done with my simulator? Of course I was worried about you at first. Then we called the police. Honestly, Hal, what's happened to you? How could you steal the simulator? We trusted you, and you couldn't even handle even the least amount of responsibility. You must have ace and flatbed driver. You must have had some ace flatbed driver. Our security guy never saw him. Flatbed driver? Flatbed? Are you kidding? I was nearly killed. You think I had some guy with a truck take this thing away? What explanation can there be, Hal? It didn't fly away.
Yeah, Occam's razor is not working with this.
Yeah, Jack was in the accident as well. Your brother and Dee are fine. They'll be released in the morning. And Andy was paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he just flew right through the sign. And
Yellow
what was
sign.
it colored? Yellow.
Huh.
And that would be it for Priest's involvement. Like I say, that was a good start point that I will say Giffen and Gerard Jones do utilize.
Yeah, just right on it.
Yeah. They don't ignore it or anything. But basically what caused all this to happen was something happened with the ship. He was going up high to test it all. Something went wrong. And then he was just thinking about his dad.
Because that's what he's living in the similar circumstances of where his father died in.
Now, of course, he's also having a nightmare of that day.
Yeah.
As he crashes into it. Now, see, here, Keith Giffen did the plot and breakdowns. Gerard Jones would do the scripting.
Uh-huh.
So what did high velocity dive? Yeah, he's trying to realize everything. Then, gets a lift. Meets up like, Hal, come on, man. I'm not in a mood for jokes. Listen, I know. Hal, you shouldn't be here. You should turn yourself in. The cops know you were drunk. They're looking for you. Oof. Does this sound like a nurse? They probably had a cop posted at the front. Hal, what? I can explain later. Just trust me. Obviously, Hal's not thinking clearly.
Yeah, he's just reacting to everything that's happening.
Yep, and mixed in with what happened beforehand. Whoops. Thorm and Throgmorton could never take a shock. Oh, great, Carol. Oh, doesn't
Joo.
recognize him. What the
The
hell are you
mask is
doing?
breaks. Yeah.
Now, this is where it starts to become more traditional comic.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
creature
the
made of
human
yellow.
aspect of Hal being
Yep.
as he is.
So this is who Abin was dealing with. A being made of yellow.
Oh.
I prefer Atrocitus.
Yeah, Atrocitus was a more.
So yeah, so basically Hal turns himself in. He does the right thing.
Yeah. Good for but no good deed goes unpunished.
Obviously. I mean, he had to do it.
What else could he have done with the knowledge of everything?
Uh-oh. The guy's wanting the ring. But yeah, it's like, Lantern, we have a job for you. Oh, geez, he killed that one guy. The cellmate.
Oh.
But yeah.
Was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Uh-oh. Now, of course, like I said, this is where it starts to become more traditional. Would you agree this is more traditional superheroics?
Yes.
Again, now MD Bright is back on pencils again. But yeah, he's mocking him, saying, you have no idea.
Did the ring run out of power or
what?
Did the ring run out of power there, and that's why he turned into
Yeah, because he didn't recharge.
Yeah.
So they say, you will take us to the Guardians. Uh-oh. Andy. Oh no, he's attacking the whole place. Oh geez, there don't appear to be any survivors at first. So he thinks, what have I done?
Yeah, this is something that it's actually, you could understand that there's a good character arc here with how Hal is supposed to and recognizing the result of his actions and needing to take responsibility for himself.
Exactly. Now I can see why Geoff Johns would have totally retconned a lot of this, though. Because he wanted to give him a different character arc.
Yeah, it is still not bad.
Yeah. So he's going there now. He needs the lantern batteries for a charge, which he does. But here he doesn't need to recite the oath to do it.
Yeah, probably early stage, and because he is the chosen wielder.
So yeah, he gets shown about who that lantern ring is, and he shows about
how Abin Sur ended up.
Yeah. See here, so again, I prefer Atrocit over this guy. Would you agree?
Yeah.
This one feels too painfully obvious. Oh, he's made of yellow. But it never gives the explanation of why did Abin Sur need a ship? At least Geoff Johns did. He was already starting to falter with his willpower.
Yeah, with the yellow. Yeah, this
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's also in this case, it's also environmental storytelling that you can see the factors we've been played with here and put two and two together.
Yep, but the guy left. By the time Abin Sur got up, he was already crashing. Oh yeah, now this is where he's getting the tutorial about how to use the ring and everything. Whoosh! I can already see why they decided to do a follow-up after this one.
Yeah, this is more of...
Yep, he gets up, looks around. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting through both of them, because these ones you could just summarize. I don't even have to read everything.
Yeah, you can see how it's going.
Yeah, and that's now he's being drawn over for the ring, and he meets up with Ray.
Ray, yeah.
Yep, with his sector. And it's how to handle grass.
But how did I know everything grows into... What did he say?
Hold on. How could I know that every time you cut one blade, two more would take its place? I could have told you immediately, I suppose. So yeah, whoops! I love that. We don't even need to see what happens. We just have to be told, bad idea.
Oh.
But yeah, like he needs to go meet up with the rest of the Lantern Corps. Again, I like how Geoff Johns would later reveal why these all yellow, because they fear the other in the Corps coming after them.
Yeah.
But again,
and eventually they gave him a purpose to do it with the whole rise of the Third Army and
yeah, hey, Salak and everyone. Oh, like, well, at least someone else looks human.
yeah.
Oh, geez, the Book of
was that? No, that
couldn't be Cat Matui.
Yeah, it can't be Cat Matui at this point, but looks like Cat Matui.
Yeah, but barely. But yeah, we see this history of the Guardians and everything. But yeah, he thinks though he's not even a rookie. He thinks he's a mistake. But of course, the Ringwood don't make mistakes. Now, this is before it would be revealed that Mogo is who controls the rings heading out.
Oh,
you do know that, right?
Yeah, it's the what it. Mogo was
Peter Tomasi would reveal that.
Okay,
that's why it was revealed. Then without Mogo, no more rings going out.
Oh,
he didn't come. I can't believe Hal didn't come. He's probably junk out of his D. Please, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sure she didn't mean. Forget it, Carol. You going ahead. I'll catch up a minute. Andy was your best friend, Hal. Your best friend. You couldn't even get your act together. But I have, Jack. I have. But so he actually tells his brother the truth.
Yeah.
But then Carol sees it.
Is that the older or younger brother?
I think that's the older brother, the one that eventually everything that was given to Jack would be given to his younger brother.
Yeah.
And Jack would be just he would be the one he would be the jerk.
Someone whose limited knowledge, whose limited point of view made him see Hal, not very favorably.
Yeah, in fact, Jim wouldn't be introduced until issue 9 of the ongoing.
Mm.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Take it back. He was introduced. I meant in issue 9 of the old school. Both of the brothers were introduced then, but then Jack would then die during Spectre, an issue of the Spectre.
Yeah, I have gone through that. I do remember he was somewhat.
Although technically, Jack. Sorry.
In the Spectre series, I remember that Jack was very remorseful over how things had been with him and Hal in the last few days, and I think Geoff Johns was trying to channel that how they were in essentially bad terms, and how Jim was more of the brother that Hal could get along with better.
Exactly. But yeah, so now of course Carol saw that. Kilowog, but this isn't, and this is what we finally started to get more of the proper Kilowog that everyone knows about. Come on, Poozer. Beforehand, he was just a regular Lantern.
And this is pretty much where he got the personality that everyone knows him of.
Yep. Oh,
okay, that looks like exactly like Matui.
I know, but it can't. But again, it can't be. Wait a minute. Let me just check. Oh no, I think that yeah, how can that be Cat Matui? I just don't get that. Hold on. Unless that's not Cat Matui, that's just someone that looks like her. Let me check.
Yeah, DC Wiki should have a.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm looking at the DC Wiki.
I'm doing.
This was issue 4.
Okay. So. Nope. There's unlucky Legion.
There's Salak, Tomare, Edore.
Here trivia. There's a Green Lantern that resembles Katmatui. However, her appearance would contradict Sinestro's appearance in the later issues.
Exactly. So probably an artist oversight because she was already established. So he probably put her in there. It's like, wait, she can't exist.
Yeah.
So probably similar species. So yeah, now the big guy is there. Wait, what was Legion? Legion is his name.
Now that I have this open, I must see that.
And Legion was created for this.
Yeah. First appearance was in the story.
Yeah. So big fight with the lanterns and everything. But again, it just I can't help but overlook. Just cannot get over the fact that this guy's just made of yellow, and he's just yellow and strong.
Yeah.
There's the Guardians. It just bothers me how you're like, really?
And massively wake up.
It's just so generic. I hate to say it. This guy is just so generic as they come. Oh, covered in muck, so now we can take him out.
Yeah.
So yeah, he taunts him and everything. You went after my people. Yeah, we are in a jar. Like, we gave ourselves a dying mission to punish those who had killed us, to end this genocide. Basically, he blames the Guardians for everything. They basically invented the soul jars for all this. Oh, geez. He took him out of the armor and then...
Whatever it was inside is now... freed.
Exactly. It's growing quickly, and now it's heading towards there, to the Guardians. Again, this isn't a bad story, and I can see why this was a huge hit, but for me, it's basic.
Yeah, more or less.
The first issue was the best, and anything that ties into the first issue is fine, but this stuff here, it's like, what?
Yeah, this is kind of makes it easier to understand why Secret Origin was then done in its place, to override it.
Yeah, because again, it's just... Again, I'm not saying it's bad. I think this is supposed to be that woman, but then they changed her color to white. No, they whitewashed her.
Very wingled.
Yeah, I was like, hey, they whitewashed her.
Or blue washed her.
True. But again, like I said, I can see why this was a success. I can see that. But at the same time, you get my issue, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be easy to just
there's Sinestro
with the story commentary.
Yep. This is the Guardians and everything. I can see why they also skipped this for first flight. Oh, but then flew into the battery and powered up.
Yeah.
And this is how he stops them.
Yeah. Went Ion and
Ion, yeah.
As you call it, going Ion.
Yeah.
But still, if it goes back to the thing with, if Geoff Johns wanted to retcon that this is how Hal is initially got infected with parallax and passively went through the years, and he never actually wrote in a Secret Origin how the infection first took place. Well,
yeah. That is true. By retconning this, it doesn't make sense then. But yeah, of course, then we have the Guardians talking to him and like, I'm content to see him develop, etc., etc. So yeah, he's flying off. He's excited and he decides to turn himself. He goes back to prison and be nice to him, Jack. He's been through a lot. Good to see you back. So, any job opportunities for our next con? Now, what we see for Emerald Dawn takes place between pages in these pages for the follow-up.
Yeah, it doesn't say few X days later or.
Well, obviously, though, he had to be in there for some time.
Yeah, it's you can tell that time passed based on the day and the night or dusk.
Exactly. Oh. Like, okay, Ring, looks like you may have to. No, this is my show. And I liked, again, that's something that Geoff Johns would play off of.
Yeah, with Hal flying without his ring.
Because he wouldn't need his ring to save him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. So, yeah, so let's just move right on to Emerald Dawn 2.
Yeah.
Now, I'll say this. 90 days, part 1 of 6. So, yeah, this is him, saying, like, he's guilty. But I can at least make those 90 days as unpleasant as possible. There'll be no rehab program for Mr. Jordan. It's some time a message. Oh boy, he's doing it to make a message. You will serve under maximum security. Really? For drunk driving? But there are judges
no one
like
died
that.
as a result of it. Well, died, but as the
no one died because of it.
Yeah, Andy died because of someone attacked the hospital. It's just, but yeah, Hal took responsibility for his actions and.
Yeah, even said like, I admire me too, but look where it got me. If I could come in with a hotshot lawyer and plea bargain, I'd probably have gotten 30 days probation. But I stand there alone, threw myself at the mercy of the court, and I got to go to prison. Welcome to the real world, Hal. And there's some public feeling against drunk drivers lately. And maybe you were the judge's first chance to make an example of someone. Okay, that I do like. Like all I want to do was a clean slate. This isn't the first time I trusted authorities to help me straighten things out, and not the first time I've been stomped on.
Yeah, this is a foil to what comes later with.
Yeah, this is them actually playing off of what worked was the last mini. I hate to say it. That first mini, the stuff that worked was not the Green Lantern stuff. Isn't that ironic?
Yeah.
Also,
but then you can say that it showed Hal's childhood trauma and had him take responsibility of his actions.
I think that's also why Geoff Johns dropped it. But yeah, he left a ghost of him behind so he can go save the day. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yellow.
He was taught to do that.
All right. Time to cut the heroics. What would your mama think if she could see you now? I was brainwashed, man. Like Patty Hearst. And look, just hits the does the security, flies off and makes his way back.
Right before he arrives to the prison.
Yep. Wallet, keys, change, and the ring too. Ring? What? I don't. Hey, that's a nice magician right here in our very own prison. Now maybe you can use your trick to bring the ring back, huh? Or maybe we'll have to give our special prize for magician a strip search. Brother, what a hero must endure.
So, did Hal allow him to be strip searched so he could keep the ring?
No, I'm pretty. Actually, we'll find out. But yeah, they realized they need to send Sinestro to talk to him. So yeah, he did do it. He allowed them to do the strip search.
And now he has the reputation for.
Someone stabbed him. Well, you don't waste any time, do you? How's this happening to me? I made a mistake. I got drunk and I hurt someone, but then I thought I would do what was right. Yeah, so basically things are getting worse. Guy Gardner was his lawyer. Remember, Guy was a lawyer.
Yeah, that kind of stress.
The name's Guy Gardner. Good to meet you, but I don't know what you can do for me. I need a lawyer. Relax, Hal. Have a seat. I've read your version of the incident. I know you claim to be an innocent victim of circumstance, and frankly, I believe you're telling the truth. Remember, this is before Guy got his head and he was in a coma.
Oh.
That's pretty much when his personality changed.
Huh.
And they're playing off of that. And remember,
When
this
was
is
the
Giffin's plot.
Was the coma pre-crisis thing?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Remember, all of this is in the past. They're not treating this like, at the same time, you have the ongoing going in the present.
And that guy is the hothead we all know and love.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's trying to help him out and everything. And I've been working on being a pussycat, working on channeling my aggression, channeling it into helping you, for instance. And then there's Sinestro flying through. So yeah, we're just seeing how he can handle everything and all the praise he's getting. And I guess, there's Cat Matui. But I gotta say, I hate pre-Geoff Johns Sinestro. I hate him because of how transparently evil he is.
Yeah.
It's like Geoff Johns looked at it like, okay, either the Guardians are the biggest idiots in the world, which they can be, or Sinestro, for Sinestro to be considered the greatest Green Lantern, he had to have been a good guy for the Ring to choose him. Why would the Ring make a mistake?
Yeah. This is kind of hard to tell. That is Sinestro like believing that he is doing it, or is it okay? Yeah. Okay. There's. Like,
yeah. Thank you, my citizens. It's time. Crunch. Is that? Uh-oh.
He stepped on what kind of trash that people had not cleaned up the place properly, and then he just
Yeah. Oh, praise the countless gods.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they brought him there before him. I was on the verge of setting a serious breach of order.
Yeah, not cleaning up the place for him.
How I wish I could stay to strain out every little problem for every last one of you, but my schedule beckons. Oh, if this breach did not threaten cataclysm or death, we may insist that you leave it be. Of course, like, my sector could fall into chaos. So yeah, they send him there, and yeah, so they're heading on over there now. Hal's like, the Ring could free me. Of course, he wants to do this right.
Yeah, because.
Well, I suppose the Guardians did know what they were doing. The place of yours is simply out of control. Now, I will say this. And some elements of the Sinestro I do like. You can see the elements there that Geoff will play off of. It's just, and so there is some of it here. He would just tone down some elements. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I can. There's you can see the threads and
like here he does act like
rough edges that needed to be ironed out.
Exactly. Like, you didn't need to see him like, oh yeah, thank you. He didn't need the adoration. He loved the adoration, but he didn't need it. But again, there is stuff here that I will say that I do think this was a good starting point, because I do think Gerard and Giffen had a good similar idea to Johns.
Oh.
But yeah, he's there. The guards. Yeah. Remember, I'll be watching you, Jordan. Oh man. All right, tell me what this is all about. Tell me why you came here and come in and nearly get me in deep blast. I can feel it. I can just feel my sector falling apart while I squander this. So I've done that before, but glowing Hal Jordan won't fool anyone with half a brain. Then we'll simply have to create one of the non-glowing variety. No problem if you know how. I've been sentenced to prison. You do have a lot to learn. Your only obligation is your duty as a Green Lantern. Learn, he says. Well, maybe I could teach him a thing or two.
So, fly through the space.
Yep. My purpose here is to train your mind, to teach you the virtues of seriousness, efficiency, precision, perfection in thought and deed. And the sort of perfection that creates perfect cosmic order. Again, you can see why he was considered their best.
Yeah.
All these criminals working together.
Yeah, the Dominators and.
Yep, all these other aliens. If these clowns are so bad, why didn't the court just take them out? Diplomacy, Jordan. They may be savages, they may be parasites, but they are powerful, integral parts of the cosmic power structure. Politics is a messy business. Messy, messy, messy. Someday, intelligent beings will transcend politics, choose better ways to maintain control. But for now, the Guardians insist on preserving the cosmic order. You're saying the Guardians are consciously allowing monsters like these Khunds, Dominators, the Citadel to stay in power? Order, Jordan. Harmony. That is the mission of the Guardians in the core. For now, such harmony requires diplomacy.
Yeah, you can tell that Sinestro is
Yep.
pleased to be touching himself either.
Yep. But of course, they are troubled by such a coalition of power. Ooh, I don't think they like this. I don't think they like this at all. I'm certain that gentlemen of your intelligence and civility will be prepared to begin your negotiations anew. All right, so let's get started with this. Uh-oh. Any good administrator must be prepared for idiocy above all. Again, this. All right. Oh, but then, is this your idea for diplomacy? I've taken too many cheap hits lately, Sinestro. I'm not taking another one. All right. Now that you've messed this all up, I'll have to straighten this. Stop those guards, because you see Sinestro is toying with them.
Yeah. Kind of like a...
They won't have to, Sin. I just wanted to get their attention so that they learn what a Green Lantern could do. Jordan, will you please watch your back? Thanks, Sin. Sin! Well, not bad. Not bad at all. Jordan, don't call me Sin! You are hopeless. You're a waste of my time, a waste of the Guardian's energy. I had a situation under control. Do you hear me? Under control. Control. Until you... Blast it, even yelling at you was a waste. Just let me see if I can salvage this situation. To which then he makes his orders to them. Jordan, yeah, right, just one. I hope you give this some serious thought and orderly thought. Just one Green Lantern? Yeah, if so much damage can be inflicted by only one lantern, imagine what will happen with the entire force. So yeah, see a guy there who's considered a gentleman thief. Oh boy. And I guess this is my big boy roommate. So he lays down. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to step on you. Ah! Uh-oh.
Oof.
So yeah, did I give my life to this core just to be drummed up after one day of training? Why did I have to get this jerk anyway? Okay, that I also don't care for. I do like the idea of him respecting him.
Yeah. It's...
Uh-oh!
Oof.
Caught!
Yeah. Yeah. But again, kind of there was probably...
Again,
there could have been a story idea of hiding the Green Lantern stuff from the cellmate, or just do this.
Yep. Beware my power, human, and prepare to die. Uh-oh. Wait! I said, wait, no screaming. Uh-oh. Great. What I want a cellmate. Nerves of steel. So you have to explain it all to him about what happened there.
Yeah.
By day, I'm a convict paying for a mistake, being made an example of. By night, I'm being trained as the cosmic guardian of the whole Earth.
And some other.
Yep. I haven't been tempted. It's just, it wouldn't clean the slate. Yep, lucky it was a straight and narrow type, me. Uh-oh! I'd be tempted. Oh, he's considering the ring. Oh, but he's so tired.
He didn't even realize that it was taken.
Yep. Oh, but apparently everyone recognizes him. They know him. He's a bit of a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yep, the gentleman thief. Uh-oh. Whoops. It was an accident. Funny thing about accidents. They can happen to anyone. Uh-oh. You made your point. Oh, come now. What would your mama think if she could see you? Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a...
Well, no, that's not Hal. Hal said that to him.
Yeah. And he also... That's the guy from the robbery that Hal stopped.
Yeah. Exactly. And of course, he's saying a line that he said earlier. So like, wait. Oh, great, the bank robbery. That was him. Uh-oh, yeah, he's realizing.
Oh.
Just another damn hard case. I hate hard cases. I try to be professional, compassionate. But when I run up against that rage, that stupid self-destructive rage, well, it doesn't matter. It was like, ironic, that's what he would do then. Self-destructive rage.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. If I was such a bad guy, would I give you back your watch and your wallet and your keys and your change and your college ring to boot?
Yeah, gentleman thief.
Can't nobody tell me God doesn't have a sense of humor. Makes me even more glad to have Guy in my corner. Not to mention mine. What a prince, taking my case on too. Even though everyone says I'm a, oh no. And yep. Oh, little memory wipe. No, like, no. He stops him.
You, memory wipes.
Yep. So we see more of the training going on as he's starting to get the hang of it. As things are going by good and good. So, hey, sorry about the damage, Joey. Forget it. But if you're still in here when I get back on my feet, you got to teach me that move.
Oh.
Yep. Don't care what you think. It's the same guy. Uh-oh. The ring of his. What we could do was that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. If it isn't the ring man. Huh? I don't know about that. Uh-oh. Give us some steam, why don't you? Sorry, and some like it hot. You remember some monkey took into him with a blade. Oh no!
At least Hal had an alibi this time.
Yeah. Don't tell me you forgot it again. Sinestro, you have to give me some time, my friend. Your only friend is standing right before you. Again, this is too drill sergeant-y for Sinestro to be, in my opinion.
Yeah, in this sense.
You know what I mean? Like I said, he was strict with Johns, but not this strict. Up this. So we already know where this is going.
Yeah, this is.
We're just going right into it. Uh-oh. Death to the Green Lantern tyranny.
Oh.
So we're already going headlong into this. Turns out, yeah, the council is working with them.
As the result of them visiting them.
Exactly. What is this? A planet of seals? Those look like human beings down there, or sentient beings at least. Sentient? Yes. Individual sentience, the most dangerous organism in the cosmos. Groups of individuals tend towards disorder and disorder. Tell me about it later. We got to end this first. Yes, end it. End the disorder. End the chaos. End it and begin all over again. Show yourself! Show yourself! Whoever is corrupting my children's love, whoever is spreading this chaos, I will find you!
Yeah, this is going a little too far into this.
Yeah. Like I said, there is good to this. But like, he doesn't care if it's mind controlled or not. Like, and that's why I call him reinforcements my ring, so we can get some of the other GLs. Uh-oh!
Yeah, Sinestro can see
it's
that.
Like, crap! The most orderly, the perfect sector. The guardians know it. History will prove it. But the other lanterns with their chaotic method, their distorted priorities. Uh-oh. And now it's leading to the two of them fighting over it. You cannot be controlled. Oh, dear. Again, I don't care for this. It's handling up Sinestro.
Yeah.
One is too fast.
Geoff Johns did compared to everything Geoff Johns has done, this is
now granted, Geoff Johns also knew he didn't have to retell the fall. It happened.
Yeah.
But his Sinestro wouldn't be like this. He wouldn't be this much of a loose fuse.
Yeah, even.
But I do like it though.
Geoff Johns also made it so that
go ahead.
That Sinestro, when Sinestro got his ring, was it kind of like that the alien, his predecessor, could have had a chance to survive, and Sinestro just watched and waited him to die so that a ring would come.
Who knows? We don't know. Oh, there's Guy again. Like, you know how it works. I read on him and his weasels do me. Rats, weasels, the whole psychology of this place is animal. Damn it, it makes me want to, hey, lower the temperature, Mr. G. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing any of us can do. But yeah, he's trying to figure it out. Like, is Hal around? I kind of need to talk to him. I'll check it on, but it's lights out. If I got a chance to warn him that those bloodsuckers are after his ring. Please be here. Please be here. If you're off being Space Cow again, I don't know what I'll do. We have shattered the power of the Green Lanterns. Oh, it's Kappa.
Yeah. More or less that they didn't exactly shatter everything. They just merely made a semi-successful attempt to push back.
Yeah, I love it. You'll never break us again. This is where they're all realizing the problem.
Oh.
Judging by this revolt, I say it's exceeded it by several years. But how could the Guardians not have known? Even they can't see everything. Once the Green Lantern proves himself, and if its sector remains orderly, how that word is burned in our ears. How is it, and how it has weighed down our spirits. Perhaps we need a better review process. Ha!
Oh.
The first.
And they're wearing guys. West.
Outfit. The Guardians.
Oh.
Again, there is stuff to like here. I'm not saying this is bad.
Yeah, this can be seen that this was the first attempt to reinvent the whole thing.
Exactly. And this is better than the pre-crisis version, clearly. This is giving more thought, more depth.
Yeah, because this was the first time when Sinestro was given the background as a former Green Lantern. In the pre-crisis, he was just an enemy of the Green Lanterns.
I'm pretty sure it was. Let me double check that.
Okay.
All right.
Or maybe he was a former Green Lantern, but him being Hal's...
But it was more treated...
being Hal's mentor, this was a post-crisis thing.
Yeah, pre-crisis, it was more handled as a, brushing it under, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's there. He went bad. Oh, no, he was already bad from the start, but it was always said how he was a former Green Lantern, so Hal clearly didn't have anything about it. Yeah. When the entire population of Valde vanishes, Green Lantern's astral form is summoned by the Guardian. They tell him of an alien, Sinestro, an alien they chose to be Green Lantern Korger. However, Sinestro abused his power and used them to enslave his plan and sell himself as a dictator. So in other words, he's like, ooh, damn, I'm in charge, as opposed to here where he's like, I will follow the ideals, but go too far. So this is the case where they actually do humanize him, just not enough.
Yeah, first attempt, first draft version that Geoff Johns would then improve on.
Exactly. Although again, Geoff didn't need to tap into this because we don't need to reenact the events.
Yeah,
but we realized
the closest thing to a redone was pretty much in the Injustice Year 2, where he pretty much told the abridged version of his downfall to justify why Superman should let him be a part of the
he realized 2 days had passed.
Yeah.
Ready to go kill Hal to get the ring. Turn his blade up. Maybe he stashes it here. Not there at all. I haven't seen Hal. If you know anything, don't cover. He's been missing for 2 days. They want to know where Jordan is. They want that ring.
Yeah, but this actually brings up another point about it's a good thing that Geoff Johns rewrote it too, because if you're chosen by the ring, but someone else takes it, they can still use it.
Which that's always been a hot and cold thing. They show up here and the alarm. Something is very wrong. We've got to find somebody who can tell us. Tells him, meets up with him, and you want me and earthly guys then? And well, one Willie's already too many.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you do? I merely removed him from the building complex. But he's a prisoner, Sin. I can't believe you. Your priorities are disordered as ever.
Yeah.
Yep, you got a psycho losing it and you're leading you. You're sunk and stuff it. Yeah, the guy's crazy.
Yeah, Guy is. You could say that's good foreshadowing of the person Guy eventually becomes.
Exactly. Oh no! Get the screws! Get the warden! The warden! Pal, don't let him bluff you. There's no bluffing. Give me your ring or I kill this geek. Ring? Don't get cute. The ring or he dies. He wants the ring, then you should give it to him. Okay, take it. Now he's doing it because he's allowing it.
Oh.
Like, I suppose you're right, Willie, but it's Takes the ring back. Take this as an example, Jordan. Fear is the mother of disorder. Whatever you say, Sid, just give me my ring. Thanks.
This was a somewhat semi-ish kind of we're showing them actually healthily working together.
And Guy finally snapped.
Oh.
So it shows that even with all of his cool, calm demeanor, he would still lose it.
Oh.
But he does the memory wipe of the guy. I almost killed him, didn't I? I almost killed him with my bare hands. It's over now, Guy. Forget it. He won't have to forget it. Not himself. Offers the memory wipe him. Oh, no. And they think Hal was involved with what Sinestro was doing.
Yeah, because Sinestro has the reputation of...
Yeah, now.
But yeah, that has been called to question.
Of the anti-Green Lantern uprising. That is my sector. It's my duty. Further an argument will result in forcible removal of the ring. Get on! Get... It will never be over for me. You will remain here? Yeah, sure. Then you will await the summons. We shall return. And then, big fight against these things. And these are proto-alpha lanterns, clearly.
Yeah. Proto-alpha lanterns or...
Yeah, your judgment awaits. So Hal puts everyone back in the prison and everything. I better say, mention the meteor something in case the guards decide to deal out a little of their own kind of justice while nobody's looking. Like their own cell, like somebody knew where they belong. Like somebody knew. Whoops.
Yeah.
Still on. Where's Willie? Still in the infirmary. Yeah, I'll check on that. You're lucky. One of the cons said he saw another con knife your first cellmate, but you still got to explain where you've been the last 2 days. Welcome to OA, Jordan.
There.
And basically, he's as his witness, and sure enough, when you visit Corrigan with Sinestro, how would you describe it? They seem to worship him, and he seemed to expect it, demand it. The Guardians seem to expect that too. Listen to the impudence. Is this a being who should be allowed to judge what is proper and improper use of power? You will learn, Master Jordan, that Hal Jordan, your masters require a degree of deference for the proper functioning. I'd say more. Did the residents seem content with his relationship? Well, I only saw them in open revolt. I mean, I guess my feeling is that he tried to keep them things too controlled. Maybe I haven't been trained enough, but it seemed like he used his power too much. Because I had to! Because they needed me! Then they have Katma Tui show up and... she seems unaccustomed to teleportation. Well, hi, you poozer. Hey, how's my favorite rookie?
Okay, that's actually what I realized. Hal being puffed and Sinestro earlier being puffed into OWA, that would be because they were wearing the rings and the Guardians would have, but Kat Matui is a random person. The Guardians can just puff people to OWA from around the universe. Just
Yep. And if Sinestra's found guilty of misusing power, what happens? I don't know, partner. But I'm not sure I want to know. So she explains everything about what they've done, what he's done. Katma, you were my hope when I found you, recruited you. You were my best hope. I have no questions. I'm all out of questions. So, yep, he will be stripped of it. Say chaos in their minds of the Guardians. Again, this is too much.
Yeah, way too much.
So yeah, of course he's then stripped and then banished to what ended up being the antimatter universe.
Yeah, to eventually find
you'll be banished to Quad.
Guardians and the Weaponers to make him the Yellow Ring, but not years to come before Sinestro Corps.
And of course, then Katma would be offered the ring. He would be sent to like about your buddy Willie. Yeah, I wouldn't know, and would I? Because it looks like he took advantage of the riot in blue. You wouldn't know where he went, would you? No. Ah, great. Nice going, Sinestro. So yeah, he finally got out after 90 days.
Yeah. I wonder how many days did it actually went through. Maybe he was in the last stretch of it.
Yeah. Hal, your secret saver with me, buddy. And thank your pal for the early parole. See you next time. Sorry to disappoint you, Willie. Won't be any next time. I'm checking to see if Willie ever did reappear.
Okay.
Did he? Nope. Didn't even have his own article.
Huh.
So I guess that was it. So that was Emerald Dawn, and mixed bag.
Yeah, kind of a mixed bag. You can see the good ideas.
Oh yeah, big time.
But then also the rough edges. Green Lantern Rebirth properly filed out and ironed them out to a much smoother story.
Exactly, but again, on its own, back in post-crisis, this was a game changer. This was phenomenal story. I mean, a lot of stuff, dealing with the drunk driving, him going to jail, how this was done with Sinestro was a good step forward. It's just that Sinestro still had to be, when it's like, no. Again, we're both clouded because we both have read Geoff Johns and Sinestro before any of this.
Yep,
so it's easy to say we have a bias.
Yeah. It's pretty more or less doing that.
But overall, I still say it was a good starting point. It was a good build-up, for a restructuring of Green Lantern.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just so used to Hal being so much more competent and just having to learn how to use the ring. And because he was picked for a reason. Why would he have to be picked and then be fumbling around?
Yeah, it's there's the whole thing about, not to mention that another thing that Geoff Johns also did, that when a ring arrives to a new wielder, it says that the wielder's first name, last name of planet of Earth, you have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the corps.
Yeah. Whereas, and again, that was something he would redefine, but it's like a lot of his redefining was for the better. I'm not judging it for not having that stuff. Obviously, again, they didn't know, they didn't think about that. For what this was, again, it is good for what it was. It's just that Geoff Johns would then make it better.
Well,
but I will say, on its own, ignoring it from Geoff Johns, I'd give it a 7 for both of them.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
But compared to it goes down quite a bit. I give it a 5 out of 10 when you take what Geoff reworks things into equation.
Yeah.
But
let's look at
Now, the artwork was great. Let's be honest. The artwork was great. And also, the second mini was the best.
Yeah.
That first one, I'm sorry. After the first issue, it was generic. Hal fights a big generic yellow dude.
Yeah.
I'll say this, though. I still prefer the Sinestro over the one from First Flight being just as being crooked.
Yeah, but also better hiding his worst aspects, and somewhat also. It also the good way to do a villain is that you need to have them believe that they are doing the right thing. Yeah,
believe they're doing the right
thing. The hero
thing.
of their own story.
And you could somewhat see it, but like I said, I mean, with Geoff Johns handling Sinestro, yes, he was having them worship him and everything, but he wasn't that blinded. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't to this whole, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he would have lashed out the Guardians that bad. Like, you're just as crazy. You're just as bad. And he'd be more like, you dare. You fear. He would more be like, you fear me because you know I'm better than you. He wouldn't have lost his shit like that. He would have glared. He might have yelled. He'd be like, you dare. You know I am better than you.
Yeah. You could, some people have I remember the comparisons between that, how villains are written today. Sinestro was pretty much written like that, like yelling and screaming and
again, I liked how Geoff made it clear the two were friends. Sinestro and Hal were friends, and they could have been the best of friends if it wasn't for Sinestro's views.
Yeah, that's the whole tragedy about everything.
Here though, none of that. Here, Sinestro was an ass.
Yeah.
There was there was nothing good about him. Could you think of anything good with Sinestro here?
No, not. There was actually he believed in mostly what he was doing, but that's pretty much it. And he somewhat also showed the Guardians that they believe that he believed in the mission they had given him.
Exactly, and to be fair, it also makes Hal bring in the Sinestro. Like in Geoff Johns, while we never saw it, it was always by that Hal brought the Lanterns in. Like, look at what's going on here. Whereas here was more like a whoops. Would you agree with that? It felt more like a whoopsie-daisy.
Yeah.
It did. It felt like a whoopsie. I didn't mean to do that. I was just bringing them in to stop the riot, not reveal it. Whereas Geoff at least implied, no, he brought them in to reveal it.
Oh.
I'm kind of glad Geoff never did his follow-up. Because I don't think it was needed. It wasn't needed.
No, it wasn't. But it wouldn't
you do know I think he did say he wanted to do a follow-up to show the fall of Sinestro, but again, like, we don't need it.
Yeah, it's better to be left for imagination, along with
along
with all the other stories that could have probably been told with how they actually still work together as proper colleagues.
I mean, heck, look at what happened when there was our last video when we went over Death Metal. Look at that moment when Hal actually had talked with Sinestro, and Sinestro got the ring back. I would never see this Sinestro do that. This Sinestro, it was luck he got the ring and kept it as long as he did.
Yeah.
Whereas at least Geoff Johns is Sinestro and Tomasi and the other writers of that era, you can see how he kept it under wraps. You could see how he was that he was able to pull the wool out from under it. Here, it just felt like, trust me, brah.
Yeah.
And the Guardians were just that dumb to just take his word for it.
Yeah. Not to mention, there was also that whole aspect of where Sinestro got the green ring again when at the end of War of the Green Lack.
It shows that he still deserved the ring deep down.
Yes.
But like I said, when it comes to with this, like I said, the fact is, it's a case where anyone who shows up would be like, okay, this doesn't look right. When you see like all the banners dedicated to him and everything, you'd be like, what? That's why I feel like his ego was out of control here. It wasn't so out of control with it was under Geoff Johns's.
Yeah.
Like I believe you could see people could go to Karger and would have been like, "Oh, this is an strange order." You might raise eyebrows at it, but you wouldn't be like, kind of a dedication to your ego, wouldn't you say, Sinestro?
Yeah.
You might see a statue hero there, but be like, well, they're honoring their hero. Once you see the banners, no. The banners make it a big difference, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they do. In that sense, it could have been somewhat interesting too, because we'll go over it eventually. But at the end of Secret Origin, Sinestro invites Hal to come to Coruscant and see the place.
Yeah.
Confident that he's probably been doing the right thing and not made
and that's all we need to know.
This far.
That's all we need to know. We then know that Hal would have seen him and be like, "I don't like this," and would have told the Guardians. But again,
yes.
but here again, I'm not saying I want to make this clear to everyone. This isn't bad. It was good for its day. But that's the thing. Good for its day.
Yeah, it's the time it was done.
I know we're criticizing it so much, and yeah, is it unfair to compare it to the Geoff Johns stuff? Yes, but it can't be helped.
Yeah.
It really can't.
Based on the standards that they were at the time, and
now, because just to bring up First Flight for a moment, I will say there's a lot of stuff in First Flight that does work. Mostly the acting. The acting was what gets that through.
Yeah, we look at the actors. We had Christopher Meloni as Hal,
Chris Meloni,
Victor
and
Garber as Sinestro.
Oh, one of the best Sinestros! Hey, be silent, you little troll! Now that's the one where I would have loved to see him read any of the Geoff Johns Sinestro dialogue.
Yeah,
because his attitude.
We haven't gotten any much because going over all that stuff, Green Lantern stuff, and they were planning to do also. When are they planning to actually do some kind of adaptation of Sinestro Corps War? How would it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that would have been very hard to do because with the lack of build up to it with those.
Right. Now I will say this. With Sinestro in that movie, I know I just said earlier I didn't care, but I take that back. I did, except for him being so being crooked. Because that was the Training Day influence. Other than that, I prefer that Sinestro to this one. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, at least he was no new.
Because it felt like there was enough of Geoff Johns and Sinestro mixed in.
Yeah, like there was that Sinestro knew that he was more or less a bad guy, but knew how to hide it. Well,
and he was hoping to bring Hal into it.
Yeah.
Which adds up to what Sinestro was doing in Secret Origins, basically, but in a different context.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope this helps you out with your stuff, dude.
Yeah, it should more or less do the opening and more or less probably breeze through the whole story commentary and.
Yeah, because there isn't that much. When you really boil it down, this is decompressed up the ass.
Yeah, I could probably get the whole story commentary written under
in a few pages, probably
under 20 minutes from run.
Yeah, in fact, I can still see you just simply saying like you mentioned about you could probably go into a little bit of detail about the drunk driving and everything, like, and then the rest of the series is Hal doing with this generic yellow armor villain named Legion. Which is pretty much the truth.
Yeah, that's good. It would even probably be a proper like story commentary where I narrate what's happening and then comment about it. That would be an actual commentary. Because I have been doing the 5 to 8 fifth to 8th issue of Crisis on Infinite Earths. There has been more or less I've been trying to be the whole narrate stuff. Comment about stuff, compare it to something other stuff, and then I need to. The animated movie is half is over a month away. I can't start editing it yet.
Mhm.
But the whole stuff with like Supergirl's Last Stand and Hal and Barry's Last Stand, I wrote those stuffs and already on what music to use here and
Yep.
how to build it up. Also, damn, like
No, I hear you. I hear you.
That.
I hear you. But when it comes to this though, this. I mean, again, you're going to talk more about Emerald Dawn 2, obviously.
Yeah. But Emerald Dawn, it was more or less, and the new revised origin of Sinestro. Like it was Hal's origin in the first one, and Sinestro as his arch nemesis in the second one.
Exactly. And like I said, you'll probably talk more about Emerald Dawn 2 because we focus on that more because it was the more interesting one. Hal being in prison and the stuff with Sinestro.
Yeah.
But again, isn't it funny? It was the Hal on Earth stuff that was the more engaging.
Yes, that's the human aspect of it that needs to be there. Hal with his problems and needed to take responsibility for his actions, and then taking the responsibility, and then the results of him taking responsibility.
Exactly. But if you know so, but nowadays most people don't care about the Hal stuff. But this one I felt like, no, I cared more for the stuff on Earth. But yeah, so I wish you good luck on the video, dude. If you ever need any more stuff to talk about with it, just let me know. But like I said, I can just imagine as you're going through it. Like I said, it's the first one you can breathe through. The second one, you'll probably go a little bit more detail, but even that, not that much.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously focus on the bank robber, Willie, and Guy. But and then Sinestro, you could have summed up Sinestro just simply saying like he was a strict taskmaster. But there was like I keep emphasizing this. Keep emphasizing there's nothing redeeming about Sinestro.
Yeah.
I would keep emphasizing that. Like he's a jerk, he's an ass, he's an egotist.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to start writing that also on top of also the funeral video also to get the
right.
Well, anyway, regardless, because I have a Crisis on Infinite Earths written, I need to start writing those other videos to do in waiting for the animated movie.
Right, but one last thing. Like I said, you could just also just simply something like, unlike Geoff Johns' Sinestro, who has a humanized side to him, where you understand where he's coming from and could see Hal and Sinestro being being pals and best friends. Here, that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
that's the best way you could summarize the difference. Wouldn't you say? It's like,
yeah, probably.
All right. Yep. Thank you so much, Pika. Thank you, everyone else. We'll see you guys on the next one.
And may your heart be your guiding key.
Oh, wait.